Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Madhumita and you know me as MedicoMadhu. Today we'll be talking about the harmful effects of taking excess protein in diet. We all know how important it is to take protein in our diet. The more the protein, the merrier we think. Well, it is not true. At least I can give you a list of 15 harmful effects that you can have because of taking excess protein. It causes dehydration. You take excess protein in your diet, it is nothing but amino acids. So this is going to demand more fluid. So it is going to take away the fluid. If you're taking a liquid diet or you're taking a vegetable based diet, you will notice that it is easy for you to digest, right? As compared to a red meat that you've been taking on a day. So you feel that that particular day, your requirement of water is more, you feel more thirsty. That's because it causes severe dehydration because it's going to require more water for the digestion process. It can affect your kidneys. The more the load of your protein, the uric acid and the ammonia and all on your kidney, the urea on your kidney, the more the waste product, it is going to cause excess workload on the kidney, resulting in kidney injury. Over a period of time, this excess protein can result in kidney failure as well. It can cause fatigue. Why do you have fatigue when you have taken a good meal, especially that is rich in protein? Like I had mentioned initially, that it causes dehydration, right? So when you're dehydrated, obviously your body is not having adequate amount of fluids in it. So this itself will result in fatigue in your body. It is going to cause cardiac issues. So cardiac, see, I'm taking protein. Why should my heart be affected? Well, what are the rich sources that we consider or of protein? We basically think it is the meat, and hence we consume a lot of meat. But we forget that the meat not only has protein, but it also has fat. So this fat is going to increase your cholesterol, especially the bad cholesterol like LDL, thereby affecting your heart by causing the cholesterol deposit inside the heart, resulting in heart disease. It will cause unhealthy weight gain. Yes, we do recommend that you take protein in your diet so that you maintain a ideal body weight, so that you gain healthy weight. But anything in excess is going to cause harm for you. So you're going to be more muscular. At the same time, you will also have a layer of fat deposited when you take excess of fat in your diet, resulting in unhealthy weight gain. It can result in liver disease. Where is our digestion going to take place? Of course, in the liver. So you're going to put extra load to your liver, thereby causing excessive deposition of the protein in your liver, resulting in liver disease. So it is better to consume only in adequacy rather than in excess. Your excess consumption of protein will cause a byproduct called as uric acid. This uric acid, when it increases in your body, it gets deposited in your joint space. This condition is called as gout. Gout is very painful. Majority of the time you notice a lot of people telling you that in my big toe, I had this severe pain. That is nothing but a gout attack that they have had because of excess protein in their diet. So it is always wise to reduce the excess protein consumption in your diet. Of course, when you are taking too much of protein, it not only gets deposited, this uric acid is not only getting deposited in the joint, but it also gets deposited in your kidney, forming a stone. As it is, you are dehydrated, so that excess uric acid is not going to go out of your body. It is going to be deposited in your kidney, resulting in kidney stone formation. So hence we ask you to hydrate a lot so that this stone can pass away. But repeated consumption of excess protein results in repeated stone formation, and this itself acts as an independent contributor to a kidney disease. You can also present with headache, you will have mood swings because of excessive protein in your diet. Why do you have that headache? Is because you are taking too much of protein, so you are dehydrated and it is not going to your brain, so you present with headache. So you're not getting enough nutrition, enough fluid to your brain. So this itself will result, headache of course will result in a bit of depression, that itself causes mood swings in you. So in order to prevent this, one, of course, you will have to reduce the consumption of too much of protein in your diet. Two, you will have to increase your fluid intake as well. It can result in constipation. Constipation, you have bulk in your diet. So how are you forming a stool? Simple thing, you need bulk that comes in the form of your carbohydrate, fat and protein. And of course you need water, which will form a lump, and that is how your stool is formed and it is passed out of your body. But right now you have only the bulk, the mass is there, but there is no enough fluid, you're dehydrated. So that is the reason you present with constipation. It also results in a cancerous condition. Colorectal cancers are more common when you take too much of protein in your diet. That is because chronically you're constipated, which results in strain on your colon, resulting in colorectal cancers. You can have stomach discomfort, like a bit of bloating sensation, too much of acidity, regurgitation of food, because you're not able to digest everything that you have consumed. You take so much of protein that your body has limited enzymes only that can digest a limited amount of protein that you have consumed. The excess protein is the one that is causing discomfort in your stomach as well as the entire GI system. Diarrhea. See, you have too much of bulk in your body, you don't have enough fluid. So, what you do is you try to compensate by drinking water, or your GI system itself will increase its peristalsis to push it off, thereby resulting in diarrhea. So, not only constipation, but you will also present with diarrhea when you are taking too much of protein in your diet. Having said this, we have to think about the oral cavity as well. So in oral cavity, what is the change that you can have? You will have bad breath, halitosis we call it as. That's because your product, that is the food that is consumed, is rich in amino acid and protein. We all know that fish smells bad. After you cook and eat, it is tasty, but initially when you buy, you know the smell. It is because of the amino acid that is released. The same way, when we consume too much of meat, we will have that foul smell coming from our mouth. This is again because of the amino acids that we have consumed. These are the common changes. These are the 15 various manifestations or unhealthy manifestations of excessive protein in our diet that I've told you about. But I've been continuously telling you excess protein, excess protein, excess protein. So what is the ideal amount of protein that you should consume? Well, it is approximately 1 gram per kg body weight. So if you are a 60 kg individual, you would require 60 grams of protein. So now you're going to ask, ma'am, you're telling me 60 grams of protein. So where am I going to get if I'm not going to consume adequate amount of chicken or mutton? Well, there is a lot of misconception about the vegetarian protein and the non-vegetarian protein. A lot of people who have been vegetarian get converted into non-vegetarian diet thinking that they will get a lot of protein. Well, let me tell you, the absorption of vegetarian protein is almost 100%, whether it's the milk product or the sprouts or the bean or the pulses that you're consuming. Even your vegetables, rice, atta, and all consist of some amount of protein in it. So when you're taking a vegetarian source, it is 100, almost 100% absorbed. Whereas in a non-veg source, starting from egg to pork or mutton that we consume, the higher the protein content, the lesser is the absorption. Meaning the egg has better absorption of protein as compared to that of a pork or a beef that you are consuming. So it is always wise to balance out both your, if you're a non-vegetarian, both your vegetarian as well as non-vegetarian sources of protein, and hydrate yourself adequately. In case of vegetarians, there is definitely no need for you to get converted into a non-vegetarian diet as long as you are balancing out your proteins in the diet. I hope this video was helpful. I would come and meet you with many more interesting videos. To get your myths and facts corrected, do follow me.